Is that him?
Yeah.
Good boy, Edie. Good boy. What is it, mating season?
Oh, he's calling from Joey.
That's gorgeous.
And this is your new pony, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, and you got him from Rosanna? You found him from
Rosanna, too.
Rosanna?
Mm-hmm. Yep, on Kenny's recommendation, actually. Thank gosh. Seriously, great thing.
And what were you riding before?
I'm still riding her. She's a Dutch warmblood. She's 18. So she's like pretty much a schoolmaster. She's gotten girls their bronze and their silver. So
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sitting here at first level with her, trying to like ask her the right question.
Oh,
She's a mare,
really?
so she doesn't always like it when you ask her the wrong question.
Because it's all wrong unless it's the right one.
When it's the right one, it always happens in the wrong test.
Old. He was just imported from Holland in January. He is a lovely horse. He's got a great mind, but as often happens when you get him as imports, they showed him very bad to respect the half haul.
So you want him to sort of, what we were talking about this morning?
Yes, and he can do all the tricks, you know, with and he has loads of ulcers, so.
John, is the microphone, is the little remote on?
This thing is blinking.
So it should just be the speakers.
Okay.
It's blinking, oh, I wonder if it's the batteries. Do you think it's blinking as in low batteries?
Let's look at blinking, it's just on.
Oh. Yeah, very awesome.
The canter is his worst gait, not because it's not a good canter. He gets a little bit too forward.
Yeah.
That's where the half halls fail you sometimes. So in my warm-up, I usually don't canter him immediately. I get him to where I've got him put together, a little package, slow the trot down, and then ask about that.
Okay.
So he has to push. 'Cause
Yeah. He is not pushing enough. He stays behind the footprint of the front feet.
Yes. So first I get his back, and then I start asking a little bit more,
Sounds good.
because he's so sensitive. If I get too quick and hard with him, he
Do you work, sorry for interrupting you, do you work a horse like this? Do you use light seat also, or you're just in the dressage seat? In the Kennebec, would you use 2-point seat also?
I can use 2-point, yeah.
Because then you would not get the disadvantage. Let me explain you something when you come up here. I want to show you something. This was something, you know, especially for the Kenner, because you said he becomes too fast in Kenner. And what I discovered for me, we can try this, because an early canter, if you do it right, and you would not make him run, could help you improve the balance so much. So I don't know if you heard this morning. So I saw this in Michael Young's work. It was really impressive. You're teaching a lot, I'm sure. So you know, when you see people doing canter work, your clients, most of them would not allow the horse the nodding. They would not follow with the hands in canter. They would exactly react the opposite. When the horse wants to do this, they come back. So they do this all the time against the horse's nodding. So I watched Michael Young a lot because I was wondering why are these horses so nice at balance when he's finishing his cross country and he's cooling down. It was where I saw it. And then I tried out. I went to the light seat, Kenner, stirrup is okay. And I gave my horse this famous whatever, half to 1 pound of butter.
Yeah,
Put my hands to the neck, really with 2 kilograms in each hand.
okay. So just
And
really,
made me, yes, push into the nodding while I had a contact. So I had a contact,
yeah,
and I wouldn't care if the horse is round or not. If the horse takes the head up, I wouldn't care. My hand stays there. You can use, like Ingrid Jimke does it many times, the rein bridge.
yeah,
Yeah? So she hangs this there.
yeah.
For some people like this more. I don't care. I just put my hands there as if there's a screw in it.
Okay.
And my hand follows. And then my first you get your canter. You organize yourself. You have the weight in the stirrups. Your hand is in place. And then the next step is when you have this regular canter, you turn all the switches you find to forward. You think forward, your hand is forward, your stirrup step is forward, everything is forward. And then magic things happen. You canter maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes, a little longer. Suddenly, you feel, when you start over, you feel some resistance in the pole. Suddenly you feel the horse softens.
Okay.
And then your hand still is in place. You open up 2, 3 centimeters, 1 inch, rein out, and suddenly you feel the horse reaching, back coming up, and after this, you get a trot work.
Okay.
Let's try.
Can
When you're ready,
may I go to the left first? That's his
You-
better side.
you always start on the better side, and you stay in trot as long as you think you need to, and then you go to canter.
And is it okay to stay on the circle?
Of course,
Okay.
you would slowly develop it, yeah? So, and try to be as relaxed in all the weight in the stirrup. And if he runs a little bit, just control the tempo with your hands in place at the neck, and you go for the moment you can release.
But do I start with that rein length at the trot here?
You start with the rein length you feel comfortable.
Okay.
Just trot on, make yourself comfortable, and then maybe a good preparation would be to work the horse a little bit into, as Klaus Barkenhold says, the neck has to fall in front of the withers. So you would sit down, you would tell yourself, I want to sit on the spot, slow him down a little bit by array, raise both hands a little bit. Just, it is this motion, a little up, little vibration, give, little vibration, give, so that he starts to wait. Make him just wait for your seat. You want a lazy seat, a lazy feel. Yeah, and then give him 2, 3 centimeters rein, make the neck fall down first. Make him look 4 years old. Make him look 4, yeah? Get him down. It's no problem if he curls a little bit. Let him come down. And then when he comes down, then open up the reins and open the throat ledge. Oh, there's a guy galloping out there. I don't know if it is very helpful. But
I think it's, what do you call it?
yeah, go to the rising trot for a second and lengthen the reins another inch. 4 centimeters. 3.6, what is an inch? Forward hands. Good, and drive a little bit behind this longer neck. Yeah, without speeding up, just opening yourself mentally and physically to forward. You would just exhale, swing into this contact further out. Put your hands on the little pedestal and give him another ½ inch. Carry your hands. If you need to slow him down a little bit, you would just raise your hands. Good. The neck, Klaus Barkenhold, yeah? The neck has to fall in front of the withers. And then these curling horses, they still too narrow, but first down and then out. And now, if you can do so, speed up a little bit, only a little bit. Don't change the rein length. Just go a little bit further forward, a little bit more active working trot. You decide as how much you want to do. Yeah, speed up a little bit. Relax more and more. Soften your seat more and more. Let your rib cage and your abdomen fall forward. Go large, second track, so that you can stay away a little bit from the door. And speed up a little bit. Good. If he has to look, don't react to this. Pet him and go. Good. Come back on the diagonal, HF, and another small baby medium. Carry your hands a little bit. When you face the corner, prepare yourself just by raising the new inside a little bit. Stay on the outside softly and raise the inside. Just play a little bit up. Play a little bit up with your inside. Then you prevent yourself from working backwards, and you ensure that he stays round. Ja, a high hand, Otto Lurke, Willi Schultheiss. A high hand rounds the ball, a deep hand stretches the neck. So your outside would stay. Steinbrecht positions the outside hand where the neck is coming out of the withers, and you lift up your inside hand a little bit. You ensure that the ball is round. You let your hand sink again. Swing forward, think forward, everything is forward. And you go to the next diagonal and work him into a next little medium. Hands down, give him another half-inch rein. Work him into the longest neck possible with the soft ball. Yeah, hands forward, forward, yes. Prepare, left hand up, prepare the corner. Left hand up, maybe 2 fingers. Good. Super. Relax more and more, and swing him into the contact. Fill this additional room by getting him horse to the contact. And when you feel okay in trot, then shorten the reins a little bit, not too much, so that you feel safe.
This is better.
Yes, go to the light seat and try a little bit this canter work we were discussing. But it's important that all the weight is in the stirrups. If we need so, we could shorten the stirrups if you feel more comfortable.
I'm fine.
For the light seat. It's your... Yeah? So canter on and stay in the light seat. Good. So then put your hands on the neck. You have some additional support. Make him straight. Get a good contact on both reins. And this guy is a little bit jumping in the air, so lengthen your reins. Half an inch, 1 inch, and your hands stay. Play a little bit. Play with giving. Yeah? If you need a shorter rein for control, shorten them, then give again. Shorten and give again. And give more and more. And try to follow. Yes, you have a beautiful hand. Try to follow, to underline the nodding. And give him another maybe half inch. The longer the neck is, the more he will cool down, will lose tension in the back, and the more he will stay on your seat. Get him another 10 centimeters longer, 2.5 inches. Do it towards the short side. When you feel safe, now lengthen. Dare to lengthen a lot. Yes. And then shorten a little bit on the open circle side to feel safe again. You are 25, you don't want to fall off. And yes, and give again.
I'm 24.
So yeah, I'm 27 already. Have your hands on the neck and get him longer and longer. Egon von Neindorf, get the ears as far away from you as possible with a soft convex top line and a soft ball. And if you want to slow him down, just raise your hand slowly. If you need to slow him down, and the horse is not really through yet, just raise both hands. The array slows down. Try out. Lift both hands a little bit up. He would slow down, and then let your hand sink and give again. Prepare yourself for a transition to trot by giving, by releasing. Good. Super. Very nice. Now, heavy, soft, relaxed seat. Make yourself comfortable. Diagonal FH, medium trot into the longest neck possible. Another 2 inches longer neck. Yeah, the great. This is the challenge for you. We put him out because of you. Yeah, no problem. Good job. Good job. Take the tempo to the circle. Just lift your left hand a little bit up. Lift it up. Make him a little bit slower. And get lazy. Get lazy in your seat. Lazy, relax, close your eyes, exhale, lazy, lazy. Hug him with your lower legs. Bring your lower legs more and more on him, as if you hug George Clooney. A little longer top line. Little longer top line. This is, finally we have a lady, George Clooney works. These younger girls, they don't.
I was just going to say, if she's 24, George Clooney's not
George
gonna work.
Clooney is sold for her.
Yes, exactly.
Good, you get rhythm here. Here's rhythm. Here's rhythm. A little longer neck. 1 inch longer. 3-4 centimeters longer range. If you want him out, look to the mirror. Your goal is, the neck is in a good position, but your goal is the nose in front of, or at least to the vertical. Otherwise you wouldn't get the loin. I know that the horse is curling by himself, but you want him out. And if you don't open the door, how can you get him out? Yeah, you want him out, and only then you get the back. And only then you can start to drive, and he will wait for you. Get another medium into the longest neck possible. Prepare yourself at H. With your inside hand, just lift up your inside hand a little bit. No problem. Good. Good. And hands down and forward, medium. Is there any problem on the way to collection? Neck down, nose out, forward. HTB12 sentence. Don't overdo it. Okay, yeah, and then go to the light seat first. Put your hands to the crest. Make yourself, try to teach yourself to follow. Yeah, your hand is good, but you can sort of underline this nodding. You can tell him yes, you can even push into this. So develop this giving forward hand. Forward, forward. Each time he pushes off behind, your hand would be forward. Forward, forward, forward. In contact, forward. Yes. And now do the same, stay there, and lengthen the reins another inch. If he's too fast, raise both hands, maybe, look here, maybe that much. You can try out. You are professional, try out. Just lift it up, he would slow down, and then let your hands sink again, and work him into the long top line again. Super job. Super job. Yes. Open him up in the top line. Good job. So for the final 2 circles, get him as long as possible. If you can get him 10 meters longer, it's okay. Huh? The longer the better. Good job. Super. Very nice. Okay. And then trot and walk and a short rest. Very nice. Good job. Yeah, the long neck is balancing the back.